So I've got some Team Melee action for you today, also known as Archon mode. On Battle.net, these replays are corrupted. Fortunately, they've invented Shield Battery. I've got the UI running behind me here so that you can see what it is, shieldbattery.net, where these replays can in fact be played. So I had some of the Discord members that share replays with me quite often send me a best of 3 TVZ that they played, and this Team Melee style is actually really exciting. One player controls the units, the other player does the build. It creates a whole new dynamic and it's really exciting. So I've got 2 games for you today. Enjoy them.
So I think it's actually one team but 2 controllers is the way it was explained to me. So you can control each other's units if you're on the same team. How that's not going to get messed up with control groups and stuff, I'm actually quite excited to see. Good morning, Nitekat. How are you? I'm actually looking forward to seeing how this all goes down. So you guys have spawned top left. I didn't bother to check the map, but it looks like one of the new ones. Is it, which one is it? Oh, you have your own set of control groups? How do you divide that up though? 12th and 14th, team 1. Okay. Yeah, somebody needs to explain this. Lost Horizon, okay, fancy. No 12. Okay, so you guys chatting. So you're not in voice on Discord speaking to each other. You're trying to coordinate over type chat. That seems hard. Okay, yeah, that does seem true. I have seen this map actually. I was watching an NSL cast, and I think I saw a TVT on here recently. Actually I would say it's very similar to Eclipse in its layout. It's just got a few more bases and a couple of more like undulations and stuff, and you're spawning in different spots, but there are actually quite a lot of similarities. Okay, so you guys chat on thing, but you also don't click my shit. Okay, well that would be my concern, honestly, trying to play like this. I don't know. I also just realized that there is no music, so that is that's a little bit different for me. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to just put up with no music for now. If I do cast another one, I will prepare better so that I've got some background music as well. But because usually I just use the Battle.net music for replay reviews, so that's something that I've learned. Okay, so you guys can see if you've selected it because your other player's got a dashed line. And it wouldn't conflict. Oh, so your control groups don't conflict. So your shortcut key for 3 or 2 and his would be different. Okay, I understand. So at least your control groups are user specific. It'd be funny if you guys control group the same groups. They wouldn't know which way to go. Like if a specific unit was picked, would they just go in the wrong direction? Anyway, adjusting to this new setup, I have not paid any attention to the game, but it looks like Team Zerg has just gone with a hatch first and then spawning pool, which is very standard. And our Terran team is building a supply depot on the low ground, barracks on the high, so this is fairly normal, setting up for an expansion, marine guarding the ramp so that we can't scout. But I think you know as Zerg that they've gone for a macro opening, and therefore you would be quite comfortable in getting your build going. The gas is up, so I'm expecting meter harassment from them. I think things could be pretty funny. I'm actually like, part of why I'm excited to cast this is to see if you guys sort of tilt in the sense that you trip over each other's commands and stuff like that, or in high pressure situations where there's maybe a drop or two people doing something at the same time. What do you prioritize? Okay, so we got to chase the scouting SCV. He's getting all this information on this hatch and potential lair timing here. So only 2 players get the mineral credits, which makes sense. You can't really split the money. So that would just be the player 1, I presume. This SCV is doing some good work here, getting to know this lair timing beautifully. Is this lair on time? So this was you, Nitekat. You are this master of this SCV that is staying alive forever. That is actually pretty cool. It's actually a very good example of when you have the power of splitting your APM, how much good work you can get done. Okay, so the Overlord's just chilling here. Okay, this is nice. So you're not really going to put any pressure on with your slow lings. Have we started our lair yet? Or is our lair happening somewhere else? I'm just being a muppet. Okay, there's our lair. Alright, so that's fine. And we will probably get some mutalist harassment going. So on the other side of the fence, I guess you could have one team member doing all the muta harassment and the other one focusing on the build. That could be pretty good. I think this is the career switch I make. My multitasking is so bad. Just give me one thing to focus on relatively well, and I could finally be an asset to somebody in the world of Starcraft. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so Lair's popped. Where is our Spire? There she is. I'm just relying on the production tab. So we've got Ling Speed, we've got Spire. This is all as textbook PvT is what you can probably want to see. You got what, Manadog? Don't leave us in suspense like that. It's too abbreviated for the minions in the chat to understand what you're trying to say. Alright, so we've got some Lings checking out who's where. Is this you guys teeing up a move out here? There we go. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I think your timing here is good because mutas are about a minute away. So let's see. Who's controlling this group? Is this you, Manadog, or you, Nitekat? I need to know who's controlling these. Why are the medics at the back? Does it matter? Oh yeah, okay. So we've got a sunken wall. We're pulling back. Okay, methinks the strategy with that is to force out this. Oh, we're waiting for stem. Now we've taken our drugs. Our medics are like, oh shit, we got some stuff to do. Let's go. Okay, bye. Wait, you guys are running away again. How am I supposed to treat you when you keep moving? Alright, so we have forced out said Sunkens, which is good, delaying the Zerg build a bit. Ah, if Manadogs are playing, there's a dashed circle. Let's try and see that in the action. He was on the command center because I saw a dashed circle a moment ago. I have to find an example. Where did your Marines go? These Lings are getting a free turret. Okay, and then you've got a little backstab clan over here. Hydras? Oh dear. What is happening? I dare say we're doing a little bit of lurking over here, perhaps. Let's see what happens. Okay, so Manadog controlled the scanner. I saw that now. Okay, so I'm starting to get a feel for this. Bot right. What the heck does bot right mean? Freebie turret, yes. Oh! The drive-by, the run-by, I've seen it referred to as many terms. Things are just... Ah, yes it is. The quick lurker. Alright boys, where's your double bunkers and your turrets? I think that's the way this is supposed to be defended. Oh my god, this is terrifying. So many lurkers! Run, little marines, run! Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, now would be a great time to panic. Okay, this is a lot of dead marines. Okay, so we've borrowed some and not the others. I'd love to know how Zerg has split the army control here, if at all. Oh no, we're just relying on the scanner. That's gonna be pain. Oh, Davy, please. Oh. I don't think Terran gets out of it. I think it's just rip. We did! Yes, indeed. We did. That was terrifying. Oh wow, okay. That was fun. And we have got game 2 queued up and ready to go. Okay, and now we're playing in some nice magenta pink in the bottom left. And top right, this looks like, and I don't think it is, but it reminds me of Ringing Bloom and Shakura's Temple, those sort of huge blue maps that were in last the season before. It was good. Alright, so you're both on the command center. I don't know what you're both doing on the command center or how you even coordinate the first half of the game, but it tickles me. Like, I want to try and see on the Zerg side, in the initial phases, what do you do? This map mine terrifically. Urk. Okay. Okay, so this time you swap. So you're doing the build, Manadog's doing the scout. Alright, let's see how long Manadog keeps the SUV alive for by comparison. We'd see it coming. Okay. Is that an internal chat saying you guys were blindsided there? And you were feeling a bit upset. A 58 depot piece. Like, that's not a bit far ahead in your planning. Terrible minerals on this one. Okay, so explain to a dodo like me, what makes the mineral layout terrible? These seem a bit... It doesn't seem like the normal shape. Like that one in particular seems a bit odd. Stranger Things. Like a flipped butter. Okay. Same opening from Zerg. Hatch first. I pretty much see that 90% of the time. I made an SUV. All good. The new problems you used to not have to worry about now that you're playing in an allied game. It's hilarious. "58, 54 are the timings of the first depot. Seconds. Ah, of course. Alright, Manadog. How good is your SCV management when you have nothing else to worry about? Okay, so, like, geez, like, that's mean. How did you know I was going to speak to you now? Ooh. Art of Turtl getting in on the action there. Okay, so we walked straight in. We need to keep this SCV alive until about 4 minutes, I think. That's how long Nitekat managed. Alright, cool. Let's see. No gases yet. Look at this! You can actually relay the scouting information as you see it. That's so brilliant. But don't you have shared vision? But you don't want to like waste your teammates' time to have to look, so you just send the message, or what? You would surely have shared vision. Okay, so far so good. You got a minute left. You've just relayed that it's 3. I must say, Manadog, your scouting has been much more informative. You've been saying what the build is, the ling timing. I would be very grateful as your commander receiving intel from site. Uh-oh. You're not going to make 4 minutes. Keep him alive. He's got slow lings after him, man. It's a piece of cake. Let's go. 4 minutes is the magic. Counting the ling numbers. You got to get all of the lings so that Nitekat knows how many marines he needs to put next to the depot wall. I'm just assuming you've done a depot wall, but I want to watch this. Oh, okay, very close. Ah, you just want command center, bunker, not coming yet. Okay, so you guys are super concerned about the ling timing, so that you get this command center and bunker up in time, which I think you've done beautifully now because there's only 4 lings on the way. And that's not going to do anything against this bunker, so that's a very good open. I think Terran had a nice opening in the initial game. We're layering. So now, the question is, do they try and do their sneaky lurker attack again? Or what is the treacherous Zerg going to do? Manadog's controlling another unit again. We're now getting familiar with his circles. Oh, there we go, he's taking them out the marines out the bunker just to chase these Zerglings away. Go away, Zerglings! Bunker babies! Ah, Art of Turtle's giving you guys grief for building a bunker. Okay. I think that's funny. Okay, so you did yours over voice, and then Manadog was like, alright, let's do it over messenger. I've got proof. I've got proof of what a good scouting team buddy I was. Where's the SCV production, boys? Hey? There's 2 of you on the team and we're not building SCVs? Are we doing like a... no ways. You don't go command center early and you stop with SCVs. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so what is our Zerg doing? We've got our lair going. We got our second gas going. Everything. Oh, we're doing the same build. So have we prepared differently, Team Terran? Because now we can I mean, they didn't even bother with the fake spire this time, did they? Nope. They've just gone straight to hiders. Although, scouting SCVs died. So, they're actually going to have lurkers even quicker this time because they haven't spent any gas on a spire. Hydra! My guys can too! Oh, no. Oh my word, this game is so much more about who does what than what actually gets done. It's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know what this SCV is doing here. Just checking for other bases, presumably. Okay, so we are getting a good counter in play. If you move out with your drugged up Bioforce. But methinks the priority must be your eBay. Where is your eBay? Here's your eBay, just finished. And your turrets are coming up here, and your bunker. Okay, so you guys are prepared for it this time. I wonder if Zerg, knowing that, okay, so they didn't like that, was blocking them. Knowing that Terran is expecting this time around, whether they still move out or if they chill out and enjoy their map control and take another base. Because we're only at 2 basing Zerg against a very quickly macro expanded Terran. So I think they the onus is on Zerg to make the macro play here. Terran's in a good spot. Although we ain't making workers. Gotta make some workers, man. Especially now that you've like turtled up here nicely against this. Oh, bugger. Stupid concepts. That makes sense. I just love this game. It just gives you one little challenge after another, doesn't it? Okay, so we're setting up to take a third, which I think is a good call. You've got the map control with the lurkers. If Terran moves in here, it's just going to be a throw. Too much lurker power. Okay, so Manadog's controlling this army. And is he going to target this? If there was anything, I would have tried to scout and... Oh no! Oh no! Lurkers on a ramp. Let's just not do that, shall we? Third. Yeah, third is daunting. I think there's one lurker here. That's probably going to be... Okay, I wouldn't say it's in... Is it stacked? Maybe stacked. Wouldn't go up a ramp against the lurker anyway. Yeah, 3 stacked. I thought so. Yanking up there. Okay, so this Zerg's just getting some intel as to the Terran's expansion pattern on their third. This third of the Zerg is, I think, pretty safe. Where's a good place to expand now? This is high ground. And it goes slightly away from Zerg. This is low ground and pretty vulnerable to 2 angles. So I guess the best place would probably be here. That's why he's putting it there. That's why they're sending the Zerglings there to make sure. Now, as Zerg does a switch into mutas that's hard to scout, might make a lot of sense. If I see your force down over here, and I switch into mutas, you're going to be in a little bit of a bother. I think the power of Zerg is to be able to switch. No tanks! Yes, no tanks. So, tanks would actually do pretty well here. Once vessels are out. Where am I hearing this? Killing an egg. That's eventful. Yeah, I think tanks would be a really good addition. When vessels are out. I expect Team Terran is building its first science vessels now. We're busy researching a radiate, we're upgrading weapons, we're building our first vessel, and we're starting to build tanks. Okay, so they heard you, Shafter. They said, alright, so what we need to beat this lurker-based strategy is we need tanks, bio, and vessels. So that's where I think our Team Terran is going to go. Zerg's going hive tech. And so their plan looks like Defilers, because they're evolving Consume, they're getting Cracklings, they're getting Carapace, and they're getting a Nidus to connect their bases as they expand. I think it's going to be a Defiler, Crackling, Lurker composition versus Vessels, Bio, and some Siege Tanks for support. Here comes our first tank now. Siege mode is presumably already researched. I didn't see it in the production tab. Nope. Heard some draw. That's nice. Very convenient little drone transfer there, wasn't it? Alright, so we've got a little bit of a contain going until our tanks get into position. Our question about whether siege mode has been researched has been answered. Here comes the vessel to give this tank more vision. Very nice. Both of you controlling it. Obviously this is a very important vessel. Alright, I think Zerg's in trouble here, man. Come on, Zerg. What's the plan? I heard you eat some stuff. Yum yum yum. Okay, we got a lot of hatches in base. The one tank is doing some serious damage here. Oh my god, this is a lot of lings. This is Cracklings too, I think. Yeah, Cracklings is already finished. Let's go! Big fight! Look at come out. I couldn't pick off the tank, which is kind of important. Oh, Dark Swarm gone up. This is a nice fight. Pulling back nicely away from the Dark Swarm here, very good. Oh, that tank is gone. We don't have another one to buffer for us against the Lurkers, and the Lurkers are safely under the Dark Swarm. I think Terran, oh man, Dark Swarm is good as well. Alright, we're pulling away. The other thing that you guys really need to stress about here is Plague you! Because if you plague the big batch of these bio units, you're going to be in pain. NCX, thanks for following, buddy. Nice to see you. Alright, so we're in some action here. Ooh, putting some pressure on these stack lurkers on the third. These tanks are going to do damage no matter what. Oh, that's a very nice Dark Swarm and a nice bit around. Oh, these tanks are in for a world of pain. They're being hit from the top and the bottom. Oh, no. Oh. Ah, the sound of dead marines and lurker spines. So much pain. Go, get angry, boys! Get angry! You've broken the sunken line! Shoot him! Ah! Nice block. Alright, has Team Zerg research played yet? I actually don't know. Oh, that is This is really good use of Dark Swarm, and the supply gap is just all but disappeared. It was about 30 or 40 between the two, and now we're virtually even. I think Zerg is in a very strong position. I think they're moving here to take another gas base because they've got a deficit between their minerals and their gas, and then they're going to power up even more. Terran's keeping the pressure on though. Good vessel count. I think 3, 4, 5 vessels puts you in a pretty strong position to irradiate quite a lot, although these Scourge have got the plan. Oh, that's a nice block. I think they got one hit. Just some shield battery damage as well. Oop. Nicely done, Marines buffering there. Nice, so we're ready at one of the lurkers. Oh, back with the Dark Swarm. I'd love to know how Zerg is coordinating their fights. So who's throwing down the Dark Swarm versus who's doing the actual unit-specific micro. Oh, nice hit there. This is action-packed, man. This is really action-packed. So you guys have to be speaking to each other over Discord. Coordinate. Surely. There's no ways in the heat of the moment you can type saying do this, do that. Okay, so these Marines are like, I'm sure there's a base over here. Let me go check. MM? What does MM mean? I need to learn your code words. Tell us! We are going to die wondering, which we do not want to do. Oh! On the ramp. So much of dead Marine. And another Dark Swarm. This is so micro-intensive. It's ridiculous. Okay, so Mana is actually just doing all the army control. And you are just producing backstage here like a madman. What sort of production we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 8 would be the standard on 3 bases. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not a Terran player, I'm just an observer of the game. Ah, so Zerg's actually moving forward, a bit of pressure on here. This is about 4 or 5 lurkers, underdog swarm, cracklings. Bunk is empty, I think they are. Oh, dead vessel. More coming. Oh no. I'm getting worried about our Terran friends. We also need to spend our money, Nitekat. We've only got 3 units. 4, 5 out of 8 barracks. Pump those barracks, my boy. Pump those barracks. On my headset, I'm just hearing death. Like all the time. Death, spines, death, spines, death, more spines, more death, more spines. Yes, oh my god. This does look a bit snug, doesn't it? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 racks is pretty decent in a factory and a stopper. I think your layout's actually pretty good, all things considered. Not easy. Zerg has held any pressure on any base that Terran has tried to apply in this game really, really well. Stack lurkers, dark swarm, cracklings. Not a single flying unit come out of Zerg this game, except for Scourge. And oh, we're doing a drop. We're doing a drop. Where are we going? Okay, boys, I am going to try and multitask as best I can. A little skirmish here. I think this is turned to try and distract. The Nitekat, with your little pact, who's controlling what? What do you do when Zerg drops in the middle of the base you're busy trying to build? That'd be a good time to panic. Oh no! Crackling's in the house! Too much dead! Drop! Drop! 1 depot, 2 depot, 3 depot, 4 depot, 5 depot, 6 depot, 7 depot, 8 depot. The Marines are like, excuse me, coming through, trying to get through the holes. Oh my god, that's like every supply depot. Supply blocked into next week. Every Terran player watching this is just so much pain. Okay, so we've tied it up. Lurkers and some irradiate happening over here. It's hard to keep track of all of the multitasking units. Oh, we got a lurker in! But we got a vessel watching, so we should be okay, except... Oh, nice. Before you got Texture Bar and get anything off. It's just got endless friggin' lings, man! Okay, I think it's fair to say that Zerg did some pretty decent damage. And now they are gathering up some more Ling. It's basically just Ling, Lurker, Defiler, Scourge for the anti-vessel. You guys got this base set up beautifully with your turret and your bunkers, which is nice. Would be vulnerable to a drop potentially if that's where the way they want to go, or perhaps they're going to throw down a dark swarm here and try and break it. Let's see. It seems to be the vibe. Converging here for a big fight. I don't see a Defiler with Tommy. There it is. Here's the dark swarm as predicted. Here's the break as predicted. Did they get through? There's a lot of Marines coming from the back shooting at the Lings as they come up the ramp, and I don't think Zerg's going to do it. I think Terran's going to hold this off. Nice idea though. This game is just non-stop action. It is friggin' amazing. Okay, so this... Okay, well, there's just 2 Marines here. This is just a... Just in case you expanded here. Attack? Oh no, excuse me. This is... I would like to expand here. Get out of my way. Okay. And we're going with another base. Nice. I think that's good parity. Getting out further. 161 versus 125. This game, man. This game. Alright, charging up our Marines. Uh-oh. We're about to see a lot of blood. Nicely pulled back, though. Good army control generally having from both teams the whole game. Really smart. Oh, so many Lurkers! Just the medics. The medics don't die until there's none of them left. Obviously the AI automatically targets the Marines. I'm just assuming so, because it's always the Marines that are left over. So both teams on the back of all this fighting are actually taking their thirds. Oh, that hurt. Fourths, excuse me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 4 basing. This has been a cracking macro game. Not one of those macro games where nobody does anything until 20 minutes and then the attacks start. It's just been non-stop action from beginning to end. Okay, so we're pressuring this hatch. It's pretty naked, but here come the links. I don't think this is enough links. You've got vessels here that are poised to radiate any lurkers on the way up, so this is a deck hatch. Very good base denial from Team Terran. Backside of the Dark Swarm here, nicely. Sound of a defiler hitting something. Beautiful, beautiful sound. This is a please irradiate my science vessel and ref drones freaking minefield over here. Is this the plan? It'd be really beautiful if you guys did this. Please do it! Please? Come on! They're begging to die. Don't give them time to scourge. That's a lot of lizards, man. Come on, kill all these lizards! No, the lizards are annoying. Oh! And now they took some stuff. He did it! He did it, you beauty! Break some drones! Dead! 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 Ah, freaking scared. Fun. That was nicely blocked. A really cool idea, though. So many fighters out in the middle. So much defiler support. Really good. Little pods of units here, there, and everywhere. Okay, you ain't gonna get up there and pressure anything. What? Oh my god! The max supplies. You don't get capped at 200? That could be such epic fights. Insane. So is it uncapped or is it capped at like 800 or something? Imagine you like 800 Zerg versus the 1000 Terran, and you just have a huge fight in the middle of the map. That would be cool. So you can easily mine the whole map then. Nope, you're not getting up there. Lurkers. Don't do much here. Terran has just been relentlessly pressing the whole game. Just been really good, giving Zerg not too much time to macro and power up because they've had to continuously defend, reinforce, counter. That was a plague noise. Oh. Difficult to see the red on red units, but a couple of them I think are good. Sort of 6 or 7 units got plagued there. Quite nice. This is. I have some suspicions about where these overlords are going. I'm going to follow them. Making sure nothing else is happening. Medics using their magic wand, doing medicy stuff. Where are these overlords going? What is your plan, overlord? I have spotted you. Oh, this is a nice attack. The overlords are still moving. I don't need to track them yet. They're almost there. I think they're going to the top right base. No, they're not. They're dropping a lurker here. Perhaps just to block. And there's a million turrets here, so just stop. Nice. Okay, so it's a nice idea, but Terran was well prepared for it. I think there's a few lurkers in there. Another base over here that's being pressurized. Oh, there's no lurkers here anymore. This base is dead. Move. Dead sunken. Oh, they're coming through the Nitekat. Oh, the lurkers are burrowed. The Nitekat is gone, so you're not going to get any reinforcements from this side. Nothing's flanking, and we're attacking here too. We're sandwiching our Zerg. Oh no. Zerg is in a world of pain. They're newest sources of income. Okay, this one's not new, but this is a new source of income. This base had at least 2 hatcheries in it. This is pain. I think for Zerg to lose a base, it's about losing hatcheries. It's less about the minerals. Compared to maybe other bases. This is really huge damage. 200 per player. Okay, that's good. GG! Team Terran! Coming back! What a game! Damn, that was some pumped up stuff. Okay, so we tied up at 1-1. What an epic game that was. Just really good pressure.